What's up, everybody? It's been quite a while since we last actually played this game, but there's a reason why we're returning to it. And the last time we played it was actually at the end of one route, which is the only route that we played, the Kotori route in this game, If My Heart Had Wings. And I wanted to at least finish both of the main routes that were like sort of connected to the main story. Like, there were several routes throughout this game, 3 others besides the 2 main ones, but I wanted to finish at least the 2 main ones because the fan disc, the Flight Diary, I believe that's what it's called, is going to be released sometime this month throughout January. And I do want to play that because there's 6 stories in that one, I believe, like a prologue, epilogue of sort of the main story, and of that, like, surrounding the Soaring Club, and then also like sort of side routes of side characters. So I believe Hotaru, which is the sister of who was that again? That was the sister of Ageha, I believe. And then Kanako was the girl that is sort of like the best girl in the house that you sort of live in afterwards. Oh god, and then there are like 2 other stories, but those are sort of the main ones. And considering that the route that we're actually going to be playing now, the Amane route, is also sort of the main route in these games, I wanted to at least finish those 2 before moving on to the Flight Diary fan disc. So that's where we're playing it right now. So yeah, as I said, it's been a long time since we last actually played this. A lot of what I remember from the last time we played this and sort of the main story, it's very fuzzy, you know? My memory already isn't the greatest, and then on top of that, adding the fact that it's been a while since we played it, it's gonna make a lot of the details and sort of things in the story very, very hazy for me, but we'll catch up at some point, of course. I'm pretty sure that once we'll progress through the game a little bit, everything will sort of slowly come back to me, but it might be a little rough at the beginning. All I know is that I had to like speed through and like obviously find the right portion where sort of the Amane route starts, and it's apparently kind of at this part. And this is, as the text says, the last day of summer holiday, which was when Amane is leaving. I believe it's because she's graduating, and yeah, right before this, Amane and me, I believe both of us, we actually went on like sort of a test flight, you know, chasing the morning glory, and we actually saw like part of it, but not entirely it. So it was kind of considered a failure. So the last day of summer holiday and just sort of the last waning days of Amane's, I guess sort of the end of her stay at the Soaring Club, sort of ended on a bad note, or at least not the best note. So yeah, that's kind of the mood that we're going into with this in this moment right now. So let us continue on the last day of the summer holiday. Yeah, and as you can hear, Amane doesn't really sound very pleased or happy. Amane.
いや、葵くん、どうしたんだこんな朝早くから。
You're leaving? How can I sleep when you're leaving? That's my line. You weren't in the dormitory, so I thought you might be here. I woke up early, but I didn't see Amane anywhere. All her things in the room were carefully packed away.
みんなが来る前に片付けておこうと思ってね。
Really? Tidy everything up or quickly sneak away? Which one is it?
これからすぐ父のラボへ移るんだ。
Today is the last day of the summer holiday. In other words, the day that Amane leaves the school. We still have one more day though.
でももうすることがないだろ。
Maybe not at the Soaring Club, but us together as people, as friends, we can still hang out. Everyone was planning to get up before dawn again and go to the runway. We didn't think that a miraculous phenomenon would occur 2 days in a row, but even so, we wanted to believe there was a slight chance. However, I knew that we wouldn't be able to do it again so soon. At the time, we were caught in a downdraft and then forcibly pulling up the aircraft meant it sustained huge G-forces, damaging parts of the glider. It's possible to fix it, but at the very least, there was no hope that we'd be able to fly today. Amane's objective was to fly to the morning glory. Now that goal had been achieved, there was nothing left to do. Wait, we actually achieved it? I knew that there was a morning glory, and I knew that we were I thought that we were like kind of close to it, but not entirely. I know that we like witnessed it, but we didn't like fly right alongside it or something. Or maybe we did, and I just entirely misinterpreted it. Or it actually changed it, I don't know. But I mean, it might just be because she's leaving, but the mood feels so... blah. It feels, very sad and down. You haven't seen any of the others, have you? Why not?
今年の夏休みは楽しかったからな。ここを離れるのが辛くなってしまう。すまないが、君から何か言っておいてくれないか。私はどうも言葉にするのが苦手なんだ。
It's okay, I understand. For some people, and just in general, like saying goodbye is a very hard thing. Amane speaks with a really troubled look on her face, and continued to pack all the things she had organized into a large travel bag. She's been living here a long time, so she has a lot of personal items. I'll help you carry it. Oh, what a gentleman.
いや、いい。どうせいらないものばかりだ。持てない分は置いていくよ。
Amane speaks while gazing at her desk, which is still cluttered. As she looks it over, her gaze stops at the photo frame. I remember, right? Her, like, a lot of what I expect Amane's route to be largely about as well is that her senpai, right? I forgot what her name was. Isuka or something? Azuka? No, not Azuka. Maybe Isuka. Something like that. But there's like a senpai before her, right? At the Soaring Club. That was obsessed sort of with the morning glory. And that was like the diary that we found back in that dormitory, right? In Kotori... I think it was in Kotori's room, at least. But yeah, she's the one that sort of inspired and motivated Amane to do what she's doing now. But like something happened to her, and there was like kind of a mystery surrounding that, and what exactly happened to her or with her, and where she is now. Like a lot of that is very vague, and we don't know about yet, but I'm imagining it we'll find out during this route. Are you leaving this behind too? She smiles as if to say, even if I took it with me, I wouldn't know what to do with it. Seeing her sad smile made all the feelings of regret that I'd bottled up come pouring out. I'm gonna continue it. I'll improve and I will definitely fly to the morning glory in the glider that you and the others have made. I will continue to dream. Amane nods and, after thinking a moment, puts down her bag and stands in front of me. She takes my hand and holds it gently. In the garage, which doesn't have air conditioning, it's as hot as a sauna, and she's adding it to the hotness even more. Jeez, Amane. My hands are covered in sweat, but hers are smooth and as soft as freshly washed sheets. Then Amane, with eyes like a little kid's, but a little more grown up than yesterday, looks me in the eyes.
ありがとう、葵くん。君たちのおかげで最後にあの場所へ行くことができた。見上げることしかできなかった空へ。
You know, it was a group effort, right? As Amane speaks, she has a small yet fulfilled smile. How about Isuka's feelings? Maybe that's the thing. Maybe we did actually like achieve Amane's goal, right? But not Isuka's goal, which I thought was maybe like partly. So her name is Isuka, yeah. I thought it was partly Amane's goal too, but yeah, I don't know. I I wanted to ask her if she understood the reason why Izuka had become so obsessed with gliders.
正直よくわからないままだけど踏ん切りはついた。だからありがとうだ。
Amane shuts her eyes and hugs me gently. To tell the truth, I thought I was gonna cry.
ここにあるものは好きに使ってくれ。滑走路にあるウインチもソアリング部の備品だ。
What about these designs? The designs have been left on the drawing board.
一応昨晩完成させたんだが、私にはもう必要のないものだ。
The new designs?
すまないが、いらないなら捨てておいてくれ。
Oh no, we'd never throw it away. Crazy? I couldn't do that.
さてと、そろそろ行かないとバスの時間に間に合わない。
Oh, that doesn't matter. I'll bring you on my bike, okay? She said that, and she hung her bag over her shoulder. Wait! The thoughts that I was desperately holding inside started to overflow, and in that moment, I tried to keep them in check. Amane was really going to leave. She was going to leave her dreams, her memories, everything behind. I don't want to let her go. My heart trembled with such strong feelings. She puts down her bag and turns towards me.
葵くん
Amane, don't leave! I walk over to her and then take her hand. Huh? Oh god, holy shit! He went for it! Aoi fucking went for it, damn, he just like goes straight in. I press my lips against hers. Shh, don't say a word. Not that you can speak, unless she wants to speak into my mouth, but that's actually rather weird, so don't do that. But just go with the flow, Amane. Amane is surprised and her whole body tensed up. She looks like she doesn't understand what's happening, and her eyes are open in bewilderment. But that was only to begin with. When she grasped the situation, the tension disappeared from her rigid shoulders. Amane closed her eyes, and then, entrusting herself to me, pressed her lips back against mine. She's kissing back? It's like a farewell kiss? Nah, she's gonna come back, right? I mean, she kinda has to for the route to continue. Unless, this would actually be rather interesting. If it turns into like a long distance relationship and we're gonna have a route through which our relationship, like, you know, progresses as if we're a long distance couple, that actually would be very interesting. Her lips were lush, soft, and delicate. There was a certain elasticity to them, and they pushed back against my lips. The feelings of sadness turned to feelings of adoration. I pulled her hands towards me and pressed my lips more strongly against hers. Amane didn't refuse it. She accepted. She accepted my lips. The lushness of her lips spread to every corner of my thoughts. This was a pleasant sensation that I had never experienced before. Right, because we erased the whole Kotori rap. Then, we slowly moved our lips away. It lingered for a moment, then the warmth from the two of us, being so close, soon disappeared.
葵くん、こういうことは好きな相手とするんじゃ。
Yep, so you know what that means, right? I like you, Amane. Not just as my senpai, but as a girl.
葵くん、
I don't want to let you go. This is so weird. I mean, it's just the kind of like bad timing, right? But to some degree, like, it feels like bad timing because she's leaving. But to some degree, this might actually be the reason why we've gathered the courage, right? Because if we don't do it now, then it might actually never. Because if we don't express our feelings now, then we may never see her again. Amane looks at me with a troubled look on her face.
それはできないんだ。
God damn it, that's the first thing she says? I know. That's why I at least wanted to let you know how I feel. Amane was going to leave, and when I thought of that, I couldn't bear it, and before I realized, I had kissed her.
わかった。
Okay, well, at least you know I like you. Now, bye-bye, farewell, I guess. Amane nodded with a kind smile on her face. Then, reluctantly, I let go of her hand.
ありがとう、葵くん。最後の最後でとびきりの思い出ができた。
She smiles happily and then puts her bag on her shoulder. Amane, I withdraw my hand, which was held out. Can I walk you to the bus stop?
うん。
Then, after many years here, Amane left the garage. She had no more regrets. And with that, our short summer together was over. No, Amane left. Oh boy. It's gonna be like a time skip at some point, right? I feel like there has to be. The mood is so somber though. Especially with this music and then the sort of the redness of the... Well, it's gone now, I guess. But the redness of the sky earlier. Oh man. Feels bad. We confessed to the girl. I don't know, like, she accepted our kiss, but it didn't sound like... I mean, it wasn't necessarily well, it was a confession. But it was a confession just to let her know, not a confession like, you know? And that we expected anything out of it, right? Like, normally you confess and then you want to hear how the other person feels about you and with the hopes of entering a relationship. But here it was just like, we'll express our feelings because...
じゃじゃーん、見てよ、Amane。ほらこれ。
Isuka? Is this like a flashback? But yeah, we expressed our feelings just because we could, and if we felt like we had to because it was the last moment that we might ever see her. So it was, the circumstances are entirely different. Like, we didn't even expect anything from her because, well, she's leaving, right? There's no other choice. There's nothing that could happen out of that situation. We just wanted to let her know, and that's it. But it seems like this is a flashback with Isuka. Yes, let's find out more about this. Isuka.
これがグライダー。
What? Amane with glasses?
そうだよ、僕たちの翼さ。
So that's Isuka, huh?
これで飛ぶのか。想像してごらん。自分たちの翼で自由に大空を飛ぶところ。
I forget what my theory was with Isuka, but it was something along the lines that she may have died or something? I don't know.
悪くなってきたぞ。私は高いところが苦手なんだ。
I actually really don't know what my theory was when it came to like what happened exactly with Isuka. But yeah, we'll just start with a clean slate and just be like, yeah, she disappeared and we'll just find out about what's gonna happen now. All I know is that she kinda, well, it isn't just us, like during the Kotori route and sort of before that as well, right? The whole existence of the Soaring Club sort of is against that. What was the asshole teacher, right? The fucking baldy motherfucker that is like kind of sabotaging the Soaring Club. Like that dude. I'm pretty sure that Isuka also butted heads with that dude. But like, he despises the entire existence of this club. So yeah, I'm pretty sure Isuka also had like trouble with that dude.
あんたってほんとロマンのかけらもないよね。
Romantic? What?
いい？大空といえばロマン、翼といえば自由。
Wait. Are they Yuri?
追いかけなきゃ夢を。
I mean, romantic doesn't necessarily have to be like love, right?
人生長いようで短いよ。追いかけるのは構わないが、私はずっと地面に足をつけていたいぞ。
Oh, Amane sure has changed from how she was back then to now.
それに、ほらこれ。
Damn, Isuka must have really gotten to her.
モーニンググローリー。
Morning glory. It's a photo Isuka found in this old garage. There's a strangely shaped cloud in it. She looked at the photo with great fascination, as if she wished to fly through the sky without relying on the power of a glider, just like in the picture above the clouds.
アマネと二人でこの雲の回廊を渡りたいんだ。きっと人生で一等輝くようなグレートな思い出になると思う。
I don't like heights. So this is Amane's perspective? It's so scary that my legs shake. Not to mention flying in the sky, above the clouds and all. Just imagining it makes me tremble. But why? I could see those sights with Isuka, or I would. When I thought about it like that, it didn't seem so bad. No, I thought it might not actually be a bad idea.
でもこのグライダーずいぶん古そうじゃないか。こんなので飛べるのか？バカだなあ、アマネは。生き返らせるんじゃないか、僕らの手で。その方がきっとドラマチックだ。
More dramatic.
そういうものだろうか。
It seemed like such a difficult task to restore a glider that had been thrown out and abandoned. And more than that, as far as I have seen, there's no evidence of a phenomenon like the morning glory in Kazagara within the past 20 years. For the sake of argument, even if it flew, it would be hard to imagine this phenomenon would happen for us this time.
心配いらないよ。僕が必ずここへ連れて行ってあげる。約束だ。
She promises. I was thinking, I doubt she can do that. But at the same time, I also thought, if Isuka says she can do it, maybe it's possible. Like, we've only seen Isuka for and we've seen her talk for a couple minutes now only, right? But just the feeling that I get from her is that she's a very persuasive person, or that when she says something, you believe that it can actually happen. So her saying we can do it, actually it makes you believe. She's just very convincing. And it's also because of you sort of feed off of her own enthusiasm, because damn, she's very enthusiastic about this. It could have been the first time since I was born that I thought like that. I was in denial because I approached it emotionally and not logically. And from that day on, Isuka and I aimed for the skies. With our wings, we would soar through the passage of clouds. The days I spent with Isuka glittered with rainbow colors, and before I knew it, I was dazedly chasing dreams with her. But one day, Isuka was suddenly gone. Oh god! Me and so many unfulfilled promises were left behind. The world around me lost all color and became monotone once again. Well, that didn't clear anything up, did it? It's just that she suddenly left. Suddenly. No further explanation. And when I looked out the window, I would see a sky so blue that it hurt my eyes. And in it, a cumulonimbus cloud towering above everything. One aspect of this season is the panoramic sky. It is magnificent in its scale, and it makes you feel it. In that, I think of wide wings riding the winds. Today there are thin scattered clouds. It just might be warm today. I want to fly, damn it! I'm impatient and only able to lift my eyes up, overwhelmed by the size of the sky.
Aoi-kun!
Kotori! She comes wheeling in. It was Kotori who called me as I looked up to the sky from the window.
空なんか見上げてどうしたの？
I was thinking that this is perfect soaring weather. She comes to my side and looks up from the window too.
いい天気ね。ちょっと暑そうだけど。
Don't say that. The restrictions on the air conditioner in the classroom were lifted the other day, and it was pleasantly cool. Looking up at the blue sky from the right place is as refreshing as it gets. But if I were to open the window, a hot breeze would surely waft its way in.
また夏が来ちゃったのね。
Yep. Look out the window, or looking out the window, Kotori mutters. Summer has come around again, and I still can't fly.
ああ、いたいた。あんたたち、何やってんの？
So basically like a year has passed, I think? Is that what's happened? Because now it's summer again, right? Whereas before the summer vacation was ending. So I think almost a year has passed. Ageha came into the classroom. It was after school and there was only a few others around aside from us.
今日行くんでしょ？あかりさんとこ。そうだった。それで葵くんを呼びに来たんだった。
Alright, you wanna get going? Akari? Who's that? That was like the...
却下です。
Yeah, her. Permission denied? Wait, why?
どうして？部員数ちゃんと足りてるじゃないの。
顧問の先生がいなければ部活動と認めるわけにはいきません。
Oh god, this shit again? Kotori groaned and glared at Akari. So, if there was a teacher who would stand in as our club supervisor, we could get back to our club activities?
それは確約できないわ。
Sounds like a yes to me? Why not?
グライダーの運営には資格を持った指導者が必要なはずよ。
Certified mentor?
けれどこの学校にそんな先生はいないはず。
Amane would be, right?
仮に我々生徒会があなたたちを部活動と承認しても有資格者を抜きに先生方に認めてもらえるとは思えない。
She poked a sore spot. Until last year, Yamanobe Sensei, a glider amateur, worked here. He's gone? The one who had a certification was Amane Mochizuki, and she was the one who was actually in charge. We don't say anything back and just keep our mouths shut.
じゃあ顧問の先生と有資格者がいれば問題ないってことね。
Yeah, I mean, it sounds so easy, but... You know? I mean, the only way it happens, of course, if... In the... that happened in the Kotori route as well, right? Where Amane returned here as a teacher? That would... If she were to do that again here, then... that would be perfect. That would alleviate all of our issues.
その条件をもしクリアできれば我々生徒会はあなたたちを部活動として認めるべく学校側に対して後押ししましょう。
But yeah, if Amane doesn't come back, then that would be really hard to find. Even though we were the ones that caused all that trouble? I asked cautiously, and Akari glared at me. Oops.
その問題についてはすでに処分を受けたはず。
Huh?
これ以上の懲罰的対応は理不尽だと考えます。
Akari spoke in a decisive tone, and then went out into the hallway.
さすがに手強いね。新生徒会長様は。行きましょう。作戦会議よ。
Strategy meeting? Hmm.
おかえりなさい先輩。
Hey, Asa, one of the twins.
おかえりなさい。
Asa and Yoru, I remember you two.
ただいま。
Hiya.
お邪魔します。
When we got back to the Flying Fish Manor, Asa and Yoru were there to meet us.
どうでしたか？
ごめん、ダメだった。そうですか。やっぱ最低でも顧問になってくれる先生を見つけないとね。部室どころか肝心のグライダーもない同好会がしばらく続くってわけね。
Everyone's shoulders stoop a bit when Yoru says that. She's right. Right now, we're not a soaring club. We're a soaring fan club. That makes it sound like we're fans of of soaring, right? I mean, which we are, but I mean, it just kind of sounds weird because with a fan club, I always just imagine that you're a fan of something in particular, right? You're like die-hard fans of something like a I guess a musical group or an artist or something like that, right? That's what, or like a sports club, right? Like you're fans of the Lakers or some shit like that. But it just sounds weird. It doesn't sound the same. It doesn't sound as cool. We want to be recognized as an actual club without a place to actually do club activities or a glider even. Or just a fan club meeting to talk about this and that. Why has it gotten like this? The cause goes back to the summer of last year, with Amane, who had our sights set on the morning glory. Oh man. When summer ended, Amane retired from the club and stopped coming to school. But even so, we intended to continue our club activities. Next time, we will fly the morning glory. So we swore, and when we set out, it was like our departure was crushed by that incident. Under the pretense— oh, this motherfucker, yeah, this dude, I hate this motherfucker. Under the pretense that we had too few members in the club, Tobioka, that was his name? I'll just call him Asshole Sensei or something. It's much better. But yeah, Asshole Sensei abolished the Soaring Club without warning and tried to demolish our garage. To stop him, we stood at the garage in protest. Oh, I remember this. Since Asshole Sensei was forcing his way ahead and we were rushed, we didn't have any other way to stop him. That said, standing there, we had a very small chance of undermining the demolition. Even though we knew it was pointless, we bought ourselves time while we appealed to the school and were rejected time and time again. Anyway, the third day we stood at the garage. For some reason, the demolition was halted and finally repealed. At first I thought it was a lie to get us to come out, but after that the demolition never happened, and the garage stands behind the school, deserted and vacant. People would hear about the uproar we made, about how the out-of-control Soaring Club protested. The school board caught wind of what we'd done, about how we halted the tyranny of Asshole Sensei. Blah blah, etc, etc. I'm not lying, but I'm not sure it's the whole truth either. Asshole Sensei and his party cut down the opposition from the other teachers and tried to force the demolition. That much is true, or so I hear. Regardless of the big problem that occurred, a number of teachers showed their sympathy. Kotori, Ageha, and I were handed suspensions as a punishment for the fuss we had made. What? We were suspended? And after that, without enough members, the Soaring Club was reduced to being a society. Also, the garage was declared off limits and our glider was confiscated. I heard that they were going to build a student dorm at the garage site, but a different place was secured and is already being used by this year's new students. So that's what happened. That is why we had no place to do club activities and no glider. We were just a group of friends and not a club. And since then, the garage had been locked and our glider abandoned. And our main issue right now, right, is that we don't have a teacher or like someone from the school that's like as our supervisor, and someone with a certificate, a flight certificate or something like that, right? But we have enough members at least, right? Because Asa and Yoru, I'm pretty sure they've joined, right? Like we have at least 4 members now. Kotori, Ageha, myself, Asa, Yoru. That's 5 even.
そうもいかないんでしょ、先生たちとしては。あんな学生運動の真似事みたいなことして要求が通ったんじゃ、後々困るってわけよ。
We had good times back then, didn't we? I murmured deeply. Since then, a year has passed, and we have become third years. What can I say? I think we were young.
Amane先輩がいなくなったばかりで焦ってたんだよね。
Amane! Kotori and I laughed spontaneously at what Ageha muttered. We were aware Amane was going to retire, but before we knew it, she was gone. She left us before we could even process how we felt about having to deal with that demolition mess. What Ageha has said about us being impatient, it perfectly expresses how we felt then.
それが悪名高きガレージ占拠事件ってわけね。
Yep.
慶風学園の歴史に残る大事件ですよね。
Wow, we made history.
きっと後世に語り継がれていくんでしょうね。そこうるさいわよ。社会の理不尽に対し時として従順ではいられなかったってだけよ。
Exactly, we had to stand up for what we believed in, and we all stood up, well, except Kotori, but we did metaphorically stood up for what we believed in. By the way, Asa and Yoru are still just first years. Twin sisters who just came to the school this year. They're also tenants of the Flying Fish Manor and granddaughters of the school board's chairman. But thinking about it that way, I can't look them in the face after the stain we left on the school's history.
ねえ、あんたたちのおじいちゃん権限でなんとかならない？
Yeah, I mean, don't their family have some pull at the school to arrange some stuff for us? Or to, like, you know, overlook a couple things? Like some of the minor details?
そういうこと言いますか？
Yes, we are that desperate.
いや、冗談だから。冗談よね、小鳥。
Nope, she's serious.
もちろんよ。嫌だな。
She's not. She is deadly serious. These two recently joined our soaring society. In fact, I heard they were on the bank of the lake a year ago on the morning glory appeared, right? And they saw us, right? From Windmill Hill, they happened to witness the glider flying the overpassage of clouds. That was how they got interested in gliders, but when they enrolled in the school, the Soaring Club had been abolished and a garage sealed. They recently moved into the Flying Fish Manor and met us, which is how they came to know about the Soaring Club. So it sounds like we just kind of met again, right? Through different means this time. Well, it's a little bit different than it was in the Kotori route, but it sounds like they haven't quite joined the club yet. Thanks to them, we meet the club regulation signs again. Oh, they have? Oh, well, fuck. I immediately eat my words. And so today we went to see Akari so we could appeal the return to our club activities. But we were rejected and dragged ourselves here in low spirits.
なんとかして部活に復帰しないと。ガレージもグライダーも取り戻せない。
That's true. The conditions for us to get back our garage and the glider stored inside were that we returned to our club activities. This included the winch installed in the runway. All of that was considered equipment of the Soaring Club that we, the fan club, were forbidden to use. On the other hand, if we can just get our activities recognized, we can get it all back.
でもさ、新生徒会長があかりさんでよかったよね。
I mean, yeah, we can persuade Akari a little bit, right? Besides, I think she kind of likes me, so we can use that to our advantage, right? It was really quite a sight when in last month's election, Akari was elected student council president.
どこがよ。言いくるめも泣き落としもきっと裏取引だって通用しない堅物よ。どこから攻略したらいいのか。
That's exactly why. Because she's fair. If we're in the right, then she'll be on our side.
そうそう。普通の生徒会長だったら飛岡先生に睨まれた時点でアウトだったわ。
Yeah, and if we were on the right side, right? If we did everything according to the rules in the book and it was perfectly legitimate, she would even stand up to asshole sensei together with us, right? As long as everything we do is legit. By not refusing us outright, Akari left us a path to tread. Despite the fact that we caused that trouble at the garage. If it had been last year's student council president, we'd have been told, sorry, the teacher's word is final, and that would have been the end of it. But anyway, it doesn't matter at all. And that idiot, Matsusugu. Oh, is that the fucking idiot, the guide? The dude? The friend, you know? There's always sort of one idiot friend. Just for running, he got the sympathy vote and was elected secretary. Oh, he's the secretary? Really? I've known the guy since we were children, and wondering if we're okay with him leaves me with extreme anxiety.
まあいいわ。部活として認めさせるためにやるべきことははっきりしてる。
But that's good, right? We have some connections within the student council president with both the secretary and Akari herself. So we have some leverage there, or some pull connections. We just need a supervisor and a certified mentor.
ちょっと難しいけど探してみましょう。朝たちも頼んだわよ。
Thank you.
ええ。
Thank you, twins. Seeing the path we needed to tread raised our spirits.
それじゃあ今日の部活を始めましょうか。
Let's go.
これはウィングレットというんですか。
Winglets?
ただかっこいいからついてる飾りだと思っていました。
Asa said that as she looked at the diagram spread out on the table.
グライダーを構成する全てのパーツには意味があるわ。無用なものを乗せて飛べるような余裕はないからね。へえ。
Amane devoted years to drawing that diagram and left it behind for us. Of course we're using Amane's drawings. There is one thing we can do without a glider or place to do our club activities. That is understanding this diagram and carefully simulating the glider's build. If we were to really try and make one of these, what sort of processes would be required? What materials would we need? What problems might arise? So we're already planning how to make this specific glider that Amane drew up, just in case if we were to, like, you know, be recognized as an actual club again and get access to the garage. Just in case, if that ever were to happen, we would have everything planned out and we'd be ready to go and we would know exactly how to make it. How can we... How can we reduce the time required for construction? How can the problems be solved? To understand the glider, it was useful to study the diagram and understand the functions of each part.
先輩たちすごいです。私も頑張らないと。この1年、他にやることなかったからね。
Yeah, we're just bored as fuck. We've done pretty much only this, working tirelessly the whole time. Deepening our knowledge this year has made these giant wings that soar through the sky feel much closer to us. Though we once had to rely heavily on Amane, I now think we needed to learn more in order to be independent.
同好会に格下げされてなきゃ、多分ここまではやってなかったよね。
Yeah, you're right. When I think about it that way, this isn't really a detour, is it?
ええ。全てが私たちの夢につながってるってわけよ。ね、小鳥。
She nods deeply.
いつかこのグライダーを私たちの手で作りましょう。それで飛ばすのよ。この大空に。
I still love Kotori is like very well, kind of similarly enthusiastic as we saw Isuka being. Everyone nodded at her words, but I feel like for Kotori, it has like a very personal meaning, right? Because it's kind of somewhat of an extension of the things that she can do, right? Because she can't walk, gliding / flying to her sort of gives that something to her that it is kind of sort of indirectly a replacement to being able to walk, right? It gives her that freedom that she otherwise doesn't feel while she's restricted in that wheelchair. No one here doubted that dream.
ねえ、今週末行くよね。
Yeah, we've already agreed to.
どこ行くんですか？滑空場よ。葵くんの腕がなまらないように訓練飛行しに行くの。
Of course, I have to. Otherwise, I would somehow, you know, it's one of those things. Like if you just don't do something for long enough, you might get rusty and you forget how to do it.
グライダーで飛ぶんですね。そうよ。あんたたちも来る？行きます。ね、ヨルちゃん。気が向いたらね。
Oh, come on, Yoru. You know you wanna come. From here, if you ride the train for about 2 hours, there's a gliding range. You can practice flying a glider there if you pay for it. What I'm hiding is that I've been going there all year, getting practice in. Oh, really? We've been sneakily going there all this time. And the other day, I got qualified. Every pilot's dream.
じゃあ決まりね。今度の日曜日はみんなで滑空場へ行きましょう。
Wait, doesn't that mean that we'll have a certificate? At any rate, since it costs money, now that I'm qualified, I haven't been going as much. We can't do anything with our club, so going to the gliding range has been the only fun we've had. The following week, we searched the school for a teacher who would become our supervisor. Yeah, so it sounds like that's kind of all we need, right? We already have a certificate, right? It's me now. I'm the one that has it. And then supervisor, that's all we need. So we just need to persuade a teacher to like, hey, want to take on the responsibility of being our supervisor and, just forget all the bad history of the Soaring Club and the fact that asshole sensei hates us and probably will dislike you too if you become our supervisor. Like, there's a lot of baggage. It's gonna be really hard to find a teacher that if Amane doesn't return and trying to find another teacher to become our supervisor. Like, there's so much baggage connected to the Soaring Club that I feel like most teachers would, even if they were to want to, just because of the baggage, they'd be like, nah, sorry, better not.
すまんな。お前たちの気持ちはわかるんだが、俺も演劇部の顧問やってるから。
The drama club? Who needs the drama club? The drama club sucks. Besides, if you're a fan of drama, you'll get plenty of drama if you become the supervisor for the Soaring Club, okay? Trust me, there's plenty of drama attached to that.
先生が演劇なんて似合わない。
Exactly. Tell him, Kotori.
そうだそうだ。
I love how we're trying to convince all the teachers, like, fuck the drama club.
うるさいよ。俺は今でこそ慶風学園で教師やってるが、本当は芸術家志望だったんだ。
Yeah, but you failed at that, obviously.
芸術はいいぞ。お前らもグライダーなんかやめて演劇部に入れ。
This fucking dude, this teacher, he turned it around on us. We were like trying to get him to quit being the drama club supervisor, and he turned it around on us. He's like, drama is great. Forget about gliders. Come join us instead. This slick motherfucker, huh?
嫌です。
Nope.
お断りです。
Hell no.
先生ちょっと傷ついたぞ。
Yeah, well, you suck. When the teacher we'd heard left, our shoulders slumped. And what's more is that they are my homeroom teacher. Oh, that was our homeroom teacher?
やっぱダメか。
It's not going well at all. Making the rounds, talking to all the teachers who seem like they might help us out, is getting us nowhere. Asa and Yoro looked around for a supervisor before they joined the club too. At the time, there was no teacher on the staff who could take our supervisor's place, and our chances were slim.
あいつが裏から圧力をかけているんだわ。
Kotori snored, her face full of anger.
でしょうね。断る時の先生らの困った顔ったらないもの。
Maybe we can call in someone certified from outside the school.
それも顧問が見つかったらの話ね。
Yesterday, when we went to the gliding range, I checked with a soaring group that was there, and some of them had some interest. The glider would cost money. We would be limited by places we can have club activities, and the average age of the people at the gliding range is frightfully high. Oh, a lot of old people? If someone young could instruct us, there were plenty of people willing to pitch in and help. Incidentally, young girls who participate proactively are rare too.
とはいえ、片道何時間もかけて来てもらうとなると結構大変だし。
Yeah, going there every single time? Oh yeah, you're right. But it was still better than aiming at nothing. While we were saying these things and walking in the hallway.
お前ら、まだ諦めてなかったのか?
Hell no, we'll never give up. We're not gonna lose to you, asshole sensei.
飛びようか。
Asshole!
先生。
Ageha immediately corrects Kotori, adding the teacher's title. as if he had been waiting for us. Asshole sensei stepped into our path.
先生方に無理なお願いをして回っているらしいな。
別に無理なお願いじゃありません。
It's a totally normal request.
もうそろそろ諦めたらどうだ？お前らのような札付きの不良生徒に協力してくれるような先生はいないぞ。
Bad students? What? Asshole sensei speaks triumphantly. This fucking dude thinks he's won. We'll show him. He brings that up at every opportunity, like he holds a grudge against us for halting the demolition of the garage.
せいぜい頑張ることだな。
Well, that's what we keep doing.
言われなくてもそうするわ。
And amused, Asshole sensei looked right into Kotori's face and snorted, I love Kotori, just like her attitude, right? The sass up against this fucking dumbass. Then he starts walking, and when he passed us, he said,
まあ、もう無駄な努力なんだがな。
He whispered to himself just loudly enough to be heard, and then disappeared on the other side of the hallway. We'll show him wrong. We'll prove him wrong. Ah, don't pay any attention to him. He's just trying to upset us.
でもなんだろう、無駄な努力って。
また適当なこと言って私らにプレッシャーかけたいんでしょ。そうはいきますかっての。さあ帰りましょう。
But it was no mere threat. A few days later.
というわけなんだ。
Matsasugu? What? Is that for real?
ああ、マジらしい。
What? What's for real? What's happening? Yeah. The information Matsasugu brought us was shocking. Among the teachers, there is movement once again. There is movement once again to demolish the garage? What? No! He heard that they had been discussing about what to do with that abandoned garage that no one is using. It seems that this time it was not Asshole Sensei who suggested it, but of course he is helping the plan move along.
グライダーはどうなっちゃうの？ガレージがなくなったら置き場所がなくなっちゃう。
No.
それもなんか言ってたな。確か市の博物館に寄贈するとかなんとか。
Museum? That thing isn't even old enough to be in a museum.
人のもの勝手にあげちゃわないでよ。
Oh, damn, Kotori's so protective.
俺に言うなよ。
She looks ready to bite. The Soaring Club flew that glider 27 years ago and photographed the morning glory. They made that glider themselves. That's why it wouldn't be wrong to say it belonged to the Soaring Club, even though it was actually an abandoned glider restored, resurrected even, by Amane and them. Now the main wings and such were all things that we rebuilt. Most of that expense were paid for by Amane herself.
自作のグライダーってのが珍しいってんで博物館の方が欲しがったらしいぞ。
But a museum is for things that are no longer being used. We want to use that glider still. It's not something to decorate a museum with. It still flies. It's still in use.
怖い顔すんなよ。そう言うだろうと思ったからわざわざ教えに来てやったんじゃねえか。
Well, thanks for telling us, I suppose. See, that's why we got the connections, right? If he wasn't the secretary, he wouldn't have known about this. And because he knows this, he's come here to tell us. Sorry. And then we wouldn't have known about it, right? And then all this shit may have happened behind our back. Then one day we would just go to school, blah, 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 and then the garage is being demolished. But at least now we know that that's going on and we can maybe do something against it. Maybe. Matsasugu, through his work with the student council, happened to hear these things. Then he came running to tell us.
俺から聞いたって誰にも言うなよ。あかりさんに嫌われるのだけは勘弁だからな。
Don't worry, I won't betray my sources. Sure, we understand. Thanks, Mabo.
まあ、腐れ縁だからな。後でブーブー文句言われんのもめんどくせえし。
Me? Come crying to you? Ha! In your dreams, buddy.
どうしよう、葵くん。
The gears in my head started turning as I pondered about what to do next. The first thing that came to mind was to go to the garage and stand in protest, the same as last time. While I considered that, I looked at Kotori, but this might not work again, right? If we do the same thing again, our punishment will be worse than last time. I can handle it, but what about her? Last year when we were suspended from school and the situation became a situation, they called our guardians, her parents. Me and Ageha got a really harsh lecture, but it was just about the mess we had caused, and they understood how we felt. But at Kotori's house, it was different, yeah? We know her, especially her dad, right? Her parents were shocked that the precious little girl they had raised would do such a thing. What, stand up for what she believes in? Kotori won't say anything, but I heard from Hibari-san that they nearly withdrew Kotori from the school. I mean, yeah, we know all about that from her out. Kotori was really anxious about worrying her parents. At the very least, we have to get our glider back.
あの機体は私たちがあまねちゃんと一緒に飛んだ大切なグライダーなんだもの。
Dark expressions settled over us as we brooded over these thoughts, and from the hallway resounded the heavy thuds of footsteps. They continued until there was a sudden fierce knock at the door. Without pausing for a reply, the door opened. Big news! What's the big news? Ageha had changed her expression and plunged into the room. Yeah, the garage. We just heard.
何それ
Wait, that's not your big news? It's not about that? We just heard from Mabo.
そんなのあとあと
What? Ageha said, interrupting me.
天音先輩が帰ってくるって
Yes! Amane is coming back! Woo! Who could have ever thought that would happen? Wow, I am totally so surprised! What do you mean?
特別授業の講師として慶風学園に来るらしいよ
Which means that she can be our supervisor, right? Haha! Sure enough, like a bolt of lightning from a clear blue sky, that was big news. Hell yeah. Just, we just got lucky, I suppose. Totally lucky.